Welcome to Thumb. Aren't I cool? Yeah, I would. And I just did. Roll it. So I was watching the news when this special news update flashes on the screen. Russia acid bombs Canada was the headline that streaked across the screen. And no, they were not talking about LSD. No. Sulfuric acid. Russia had used its superior satellites left over from the Cold War to build a giant water balloon in space, the size of Canada, filled with acid. They then dropped this thing on the poor, peaceful, beautiful, natural wonderland that is Canada. So I'm sitting there, shocked at what was unfolding before my eyes, when the President of Canada holds a press conference. Since when does Canada have a president? Anyway, President Biz, that was his name, was talking about how rivers of sulfuric acid were ravaging their way through Canada, destroying everything in their path. When all of a sudden, I'm there in Canada with President Biz, and I see the horrible sight for myself, tearing the trees and the beautiful country apart. Oh, the humanity. But then, I see the majestic moose atop a glorious mountain with the sun shining behind it. But then it dives into the rivers of acid. No, moose, you'll die! But there it was, trekking its way through the horrific rivers of acid, unharmed. I've got it! Quick, everyone, grab a moose! They're resistant to the acid! But unfortunately, when the rivers of acid subsided, all that was left of the once beautiful and green paradise that was Canada was a wasteland. All that's left were the people and their mooses. Or is it meese? And that was probably the most screwed up dream I have ever had in my life. Now that really has nothing to do at all with current events. But honestly, who really cares? I mean, I don't really report anything groundbreaking to begin with. I just make sex jokes and make fun of people. But speaking of dreams and horrible transitions, a New Zealand woman has run over her husband with a car. Twice. Yeah, she wasn't sure exactly what had happened, so she pulled forward to check and felt the same exact thud that she had felt before. I wonder what that could be. Your husband. I mean, luckily the guy wasn't seriously injured and was talking to doctors in the hospital. But come on! How do you mess up that badly? Here's where I'm supposed to insert a really offensive and horrible women's rights joke about bad driving. No, I kid the women. Because that's not nice. But then again, neither is running over your husband. Twice. Okay, guys, you've convinced me. I'm bringing back the rant, thanks to that guy. So feel free to comment with your suggestions. Unfortunately, I got nothing for this week because, I didn't ask you guys to comment. 'Cause I'm an idiot! But yeah, enough people told me that it was a bad idea to eliminate, so I'm bringing it back. But I'm still keeping the question of the day because I'm cool like that. And this week's question is, what is the most screwed up dream that you have ever had? In 10 words or less. See? A little more challenging. Answer that, down in that direction with the comments, and also leave your rant suggestion there too. But last week I asked you guys who your favorite Canadian was. Here are some of them, word for word. Avril Lavigne or my mom, Pam Anderson, Jim Carrey, Celine Dion, obviously, and finally, Terrence and Phillip. Huzzah! So I've got some cool stuff in the sidebar or down there or wherever they keep moving it. You got the Twitter, you got the Facebook. But thanks for watching. I'm Connor Manning, and you've just become a little more awesome. Psst! P.S. You should subscribe to Molly right there. Yeah, she does covers of songs and stuff. She's awesome. Even if you're not subscribed to us, you should subscribe to her. And then you should subscribe to us. Yeah.
Hey, so, do that. And that. And while you're at it, do that.
Good stuff.